Dustin, I always knew that he would be this amazing man and husband and amazing father. And it was always a matter of who would be able to deal with him, because he's also a handful. So, Shauna is willingly up to the task, fully aware of Dustin, all of everything that it takes to handle that boy. So that's amazing.
Do you want to go to the plage with me? I'm going down, down, down there 4 in the morning. Most beautiful girl I have ever seen. Come down, 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 my love is calling. Do you want to go to the plage with me? I'm going down, down, down there 4 in the morning. Most beautiful girl I have ever seen. Come down, 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 my love is calling.
Shauna is truly one in a million. And as we grew up together, I realized that Shauna always had the best advice. So I started asking myself, WWSD. When her adventurous spirit took her to Denver, I think we all thought, oh, we'll get her back in a couple of years. And then Dustin came along and scooped her off her feet. I have never seen Shauna so in love before. And even if it means we're 1,000 miles apart, I'm glad that she's finally found the one who truly makes her happy. It has been a blast getting to know Dustin, and I am so happy to call him my best friend-in-law. He took me on my first jet ski ride, and I will always appreciate that I didn't end up in the lake. Shauna and Dustin have created a life of love, fun, and adventure, and I am so lucky to be a part of it. Here's to a lifetime of love and happiness. Here's to Shauna and Dustin. Here.
This weight's too much for most. Some days I can't hold it at all. Take it off of me. When tomorrow's too much, I'll carry it home. I got you.
Every hour has come to this. hands, face each other. You have come here freely and willingly. If you can always be as close and happy as today, yet be secure enough to grow and change along the way, your lives will be truly richer in having the love, companionship, and respect of each other. And the wonder of today will stay with you forever. Dustin, please repeat after me. I, Dustin, to love and to cherish, as long as we both shall live. Shauna, please repeat after me. I, Shauna, take you, Dustin, to be my husband, to love and to cherish, as long as we both shall live. Shauna and Dustin, you have indicated that you wish to exchange rings as a symbol of the commitment you are making to each other. Josh, please present the ring. Husband and wife. Dustin, you may kiss your bride.
Hey.
Come over here with your heart, and I will love your heart with mine. Do you want to go to the plage with me? I'm going down, down, down there, 4 in the morning. Most beautiful girl I have ever seen. Come down, 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 my love is calling. It's our fast moonlight. Nobody will see us go. And I wonder if I let you walk by you once more. Maybe you will look into my eyes and you will see just what you done to me. The time is short. You know we only live one life, yeah. It was love at first sight, and being by your side is the only thing on my mind. So, do you want to go to the plage with me?
Are you recording again?
Always.
Alright, coming up first, the handsome Josh. He's a piano out there, high energy. Come on, Rick. Alright, let's get Brad and Brittany out here now. There's some good-looking couples out here tonight, and Colby and Amanda. All right, Josh and Jessica coming out in style next here for Josh and Jessica.
Start with this. My name is Josh. Been Dustin's friends for about 6 years now. And I'm gonna go. I wrote something down on my phone, so just bear with me, okay? All right. Listen. Start out. Dustin, take Shauna's hand.
The right one or the left?
I will give you a break. Place your hand over hers.
I'm a finger man.
Right on top of it. Now, remember this moment and cherish it, okay? Because this is the last time you will ever have the upper hand. So, there's a few more funny parts, so save the laughter, okay? All right. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna give you a little bit of background information about how Dustin and I met, how I met Shauna. I was actually there for the first time they met. So, all right, where to start? Well, probably if you don't know Dustin and I, most people will not guess that we met on a beautiful beach in Mexico. Okay. Most people would think it was during spring break, we were out partying, but realistically, we were out there on a missions trip for our church in Mexico. It did not start out the best way, so listen to this. It was the first meeting for our missions group, and I'm there early, I met everyone, I was talking to everyone, and this fiery redhead surfer boy walks into the meeting late, of course. And I was like, who is this guy? And as you can tell, Dustin looks like a surfer boy from California, and all he kept saying is, oh yeah, I'm from California. And I was like, why does he keep talking about California? Who cares? But after we got to Mexico, we realized a few things. First thing, our initials and our middle names are very similar. I'm Joshua Ryan, he's Dustin Ryan, which quickly turned into Jerb and Derb. That's what we go by, Jerb and Derb. We're actually going to open up a restaurant in a few years, so stand by. We both like to party a little bit, keyword is a little bit, and we were in Mexico, so everyone else there spoke Spanish, so we were forced to talk to each other either way. Soon after we got back from Mexico, Dustin moved into our house. Well, I should say the couch on my house for 3 months. And I think he convinced my other roommate to move out and just gave up his room, which my roommate did. About 13 roommates later, 2 dogs, and the poor house suffered for about 5 years. Here's the serious part. Dustin is the most faithful, hardworking, caring, inspiring, traditional, wild, fun-loving person I've ever met. He's my best friend and brother, and for the rest of our lives will be that. Not till the end of the day will I ever change that. Now let me share how I met Shauna. I do remember the one fateful winter night at the poorhouse downtown. Dustin and I were on the prowl. Just like every Thursday through Sunday, okay? There we were on the rooftop making the rounds. Dustin says, hey, what do you think about that girl? And he points at Shauna. So, I, of course, say, hell yeah, man, go for it. So, this is the kicker, though. Dustin has this infamous dance. Don't get too bad for right now. But he does this thing, and it's called backing it up. And this is where he's dancing like this, and he just backs it up. And he did that right into Shauna. Shauna was a little confused at first, but she ate it up. She loved it. After that night, Dustin said, you know, dude, there's something about this girl. And it was history from there. Finally, Shauna and Dustin are 2 people that could not be meant for anyone else in the world but each other. They are 2 completely different people, but their 2 puzzle pieces fit together perfectly. I have been there for the best times, the laughs, the tears, the excitement, the big decisions, and the worst times. But through it all, they have never given up. And they knew they would end up with each other in the end, and that's the way it was supposed to be.